Hey y'all, before I get into the video, I wanted to say something real quick. I have a friend of mine that lives in Texas. Her name is Shawana. She's a very good friend of mine. She's battling cancer. She's been battling cancer for a while. She's an awesome, awesome person. I'm gonna put the link below if you guys can donate. If you can't donate, that's fine. But if you can donate toward her cause, she has cancer. She's a very strong person. She's just asking for donations. I'm gonna put the link below. Her name is Shawana. God bless you, Shawana. I donated what I could, but if you guys can send any type of donation toward Miss Shawana, it will help her tremendously. And I am praying for you, sister. Stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. And to all my Dominican Route family and subscribers, if you can help out, help out. If you can't even send a donation, just send a prayer up to her. God bless, make peace be still. Enjoy the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dominican Route. And today I'm talking about 5 things that really disturb me when I come back to the United States. I mean, I love the United States. I love certain things about the United States. Of course, I live in the Dominican Republic. But when I come and visit my family and do certain things that I need to do in the United States, I just things that stand out. So I decided to just put a list together on the 5 troubling things, the things that just really kind of irk me and get under my skin when I come to the United States and say, wow, it's truly a blessing to be living in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic, they do have their problems and things like that, but wow, it's nowhere near the things that happen in the United States, and it's just troubling. So, without further ado, hold on, I'm gonna do the Kevin Samuels thing. Let me see. Kevin Samuels, I'm at my brother's house and he got this chair. Kevin Samuels used to do this right here. That feel pretty good. Make me feel like I'm somebody. Make me feel like I'm important. Without further ado, let's get started with number 1. I'm gonna try to get through this without any issues and stuff like that. But it really frustrated me and it burns me. It really burns me up underneath my skin. I'm so glad they have editing and stuff like that because my throat will start burning and I start getting mad when I talk about it. So anyway, number 1, black on black crime. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. We talk about Black Lives Matter. I believe in Black Lives Matter. Because they're really doing a lot of good things for the community. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so you see it everywhere, but New Orleans, Baton Rouge, across the United States. But I've had a lot of friends killed. I've had 2 of my friends killed at the school, at the high school that I was at. So I've been seeing this since in the 90s when I was coming out of high school. But yeah, every time I come back to the United States, you hear about these things. See, I don't have cable in the Dominican Republic, so I can't watch these things unless somebody texts me and say, hey John, such and such died. I really don't like watching the news, but when I'm at my mom's house, my brother's house, or a family member's house, you just can't help but see it, like the killing, the unnecessary killing, the violence, the drive-by shootings, all of that stuff. And that's mostly black people, and it's just a sad, sad thing. And I wish I could just get to these black kids and just shake them and say, hey, like this ain't the route. This ain't the route. So the black on black crime, and I'm gonna put this with number 1 also, since I'm talking about blacks. The begging, especially these teenage kids, when you go to the grocery store, the convenience store, and you see a 17, 18-year-old kid that's, he's not crippled, he's not handicapped or anything like that, and he's asking for 50 cents or $1 or something, and then he get an attitude when you don't give it to him. And, I just look at him and just shake my head. It's just so disturbing. Man, you can run a 4.2 flat right now, 40-yard dash, and you begging for 50 cents? Get your ass out there and work. Wow. All right, I'm going to have to stop doing that Kevin Samuels thing. My head, I got dizzy. I can't even. Roberto Clemente look like Don Cheetah because my eyes. All right, let's get to number 2. Number 2, racism. This being from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and just being from the South, Mississippi and Louisiana, and it's sorry. It's horrible. It's ridiculous. How can you just hate somebody because of their skin color? And you see it all the time. I have a whole bunch of white friends, and I love them. I love them. And not all white people are racist. Not all police officers are bad. So get off that guilt trip. I ain't about to get on that bandwagon with you. But the white people that just don't like you for no reason. I'll give you an example. Me and my son went to Texas Rangers game, and we had tickets all the way up at the front because a friend of mine, he plays with the Rangers. Actually, he's the coach for the Rangers, assistant coach. He gave me tickets. We set up all the way up the front, and we went up to the front, and the white lady and the husband, they were sitting right there by us. So our seats, I saw that our seats were wide open. So we sat down, and I spoke to him. The white lady got up and got on the other side with the husband, and I was like, okay, ain't no problem. Maybe he might be, maybe he just insecure. So I don't know what it is. So I didn't think about the racism stuff at all. I was just like, yeah, he just, just out of respect, the white lady go sit on the other side. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then after a while, I started noticing like he didn't even turn and speak to me at all. He was just like looking. He was turned to the side like this. He gave me that whole elbow, that little chair, because you got to share your little elbow space right there. And and he was just turning this way and watching the game. The baseball game is over here, and he turned over here looking at his wife like this right here. I said, damn. Like, damn, do I stink or something like that? I got some issey Miyake on. It wasn't issey Miyake, it was the off version, Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. But it smelled like issey Miyake. So anyway, so I'm crazy. I'm kind of throwed. So I was just like, hey, man, we can share this elbow space over here if you want to. I just wanted to see what he said. I said, I got both elbows on the chair right here. You can, this chair, and I can have that chair right there. And he said, you good? And he didn't even look at me. He said, you good? And then he kind of just shook his head like that. I was like, yes, I got him. I made him so mad. I was so happy. That's when I realized he was racist. There's just like, what is this Negro doing down here in the white folks section down here, VIP section all the way up at the front. So he was just kind of upset, So anyway, you see that all the time, especially down south. White folks just look at you like you done something wrong, like you didn't fondle with their wife or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I just look at them and laugh. The racism, I hate the racism in the United States. I really hate it. They in the Dominican Republic they say that they treat Haitians really bad, but I don't see it. I don't see it in the Dominican Republic. Maybe because I'm American and I don't know. I just don't see it. It's a good feeling. I see 70-year-old white men walking with 21-year-old black girls that's black as my tires outside. So I just I don't see it, and nobody don't say nothing. There's no issues, no problems. And maybe because it's not a whole bunch of white people and it's mostly dark complected people in the Dominican Republic, so they don't have no room for racism, and whites ain't finna come bring that shit over there. So I have no idea. It's really a good feeling not having to deal with racism in the Dominican Republic, but that really, really bothers me in the United States. I get so frustrated because they don't like talking. They be like, don't talk to me. Stanky ass. Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that no more. Number 3, let's get started with number 3. This politics. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway, politics. These politics, they have lost their rabbit ass mind. On both sides. Yeah, I don't even want to get into the news like Fox and CNN and all that stuff. Fox is a damn soap opera. That's ridiculous. They keep their ratings up by just pure lies. And CNN and the rest of them they ain't too far behind. But Fox, they don't even care no more. Shit, they just Fuck it. Let's get to politics. What is going on with these politics? Like, you know, I'm gonna talk about both sides. I'm gonna talk about Republican and Democrat. But first of all, Biden looked like he ain't gonna make it. I just saw, and this probably was a long time ago, but I don't watch news. I don't watch news in the Dominican Republic. But I saw where Biden shook the man's hand on stage, and then the man turned around, shook everybody else's hand. He turned around, and Biden stuck his hand out again. I said, "Oh my God!" And then he scratched his head and he scratched his chin like he was in like a time capsule or something. Damn. That's that's disturbing. I don't think he's gonna make it. I really don't. Yeah, he still got his sense. Then you go on the other side and say, he don't know what he doing. He ain't smart and he losing his mind. I don't know if he losing his mind all the way. They got people paying attention to see what he doing or whatever. But anyway, and then you look on the other side, Trump probably trying to run for president again. And I saw Trump said, and I didn't know this. I'm late to the party. Trump said as soon as he get back in office, he gonna pardon everybody in the Capitol that stormed the Capitol. Everybody. You gotta be sick to say something like that. You supporting people that broke in the Capitol? You supporting those people? If it's Black Lives Matter people or somebody else, you wouldn't be saying that. But these people stormed the Capitol, pissed, doo-dooed all over the Capitol, and put the Trump flag up there and all that stuff. And then you say, as soon as I get in office, I'm gonna pardon all y'all wonderful people. All y'all wonderful people. Y'all amazing. So anyway, and then I look on the Democratic side. They are so desperate for votes. Me, Brother Rico, and Brother Clarence, we was talking about, I was on their show the other day, and they got a video. I just saw it. It made me want to throw up just thinking about it. It's a gay dude with nails and Trina. I don't have nothing against gay people, so don't come. I'm just telling you what I saw. Gay dude with nails, and Trina was on there, and they talking about no ass, no nuts, no voting, no voting, no bucking, not effing, bucking. And they dancing to this. And it's like, no voting, no bucking, no voting, no voting. You don't get this ass if you don't vote. You don't get this ass if you don't vote. No voting, no. What? Whew. I got anxiety just thinking about that sick stuff. Democrats, y'all that desperate for the votes. You got Trina on the song, and then you got a gay dude with nails with some booty tight jeans. Voting, no, Damn, hurt my back a little bit doing that. Anyway, now that's been in my head ever since I listened to it yesterday. Rico and Brother Clarence, I blame y'all for that shit. Don't play that stuff no more. Now my YouTubers, y'all gonna feel the pain and y'all gonna listen to it now. So here it is right here.
Let's watch it and let's see. This is the video to try to get young black men. I'm assuming it's directed at young black men to get them to vote more, right? And so let's take a look at it. Let's take a look.
Trade checks, I think we got one. It's voting season, bruh. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking.
You gotta do what?
Your civic duty.
No voting, no touching. No voting, no nothing. No voting, no fucking, no voting, no fucking. No voting, no loving. No voting, no touching. No voting.
All right, number 4. Y'all felt my pain, right? All right, number 4. Let's go. I'm so disturbed with these cell phones, these laptops, these iPads, these computers, this technology shit. I'm so, oh, Grand Theft Auto 29. I'm so tired of it. When I come here, I go to people's houses, I go to my family members' houses, I go here. Everybody got they phone, and this is all you see. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How's school going? School's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Can you pick your head up and talk? And this ain't just kids, it's adults, it's everybody. It's sad. You just look at these places, you go to these places, and you look, and everybody has their head in their phone. I hope the Dominican Republic, these kids don't ever get to the point where everybody's just on the phone. Everybody. You look at 20 people in a room, and all 20 of them are just like this right here, scrolling. And I have learned to put my phone down and just balance that thing out too. I was never that bad, but I have taught myself, like, damn, put the phone down. And I don't need to scroll no more. I get on my YouTube stuff, and then I get off of it. I look on Facebook a little bit, but you get addicted to that shit. So that's very disturbing to me, that the social thing is gone when it comes down to kids. Even eating at the dinner table, everybody have to be on the laptop, everybody have to be on the computer, everybody have to be on the phone, everybody have to be doing something. It's so sad that the United States, all our kids and just everybody has been locked into the phone. So that's a big difference that I see in the Dominican Republic compared to the United States. It's very, very disturbing. Maybe these kids, if they did have a phone, maybe would probably be doing the same thing. But these kids in the Dominican Republic, they can't afford no iPhone 17. They can't afford none of that stuff. So they outside, with flip flops on, running, playing baseball, having fun, making chachiwas, kites. I think they call it chachiwas. That's just a beautiful thing. That's why it brings me back to, like, when we played football and baseball, just sandlot ball. And I really, really love that feeling. And that's why I love living in the country and just being a part of the Dominican culture, not being with the tourist people in the touristy area. It's just a great feeling. Eating, shucking peas and just doing all the basic, just doing the things that really bring family together, smiling, laughing, eating, cleaning together, just the whole 9 yards. But this technology, when I got off the airplane, I saw everybody in the United States just on their phone, and it's just getting out of hand. It's just very, very disturbing. So that's number 4. It's not good. You don't even know how to talk to people. You can't even relate to people anymore. It's sad. You can't even practice on speaking and yes sir, no sir, and just the basics. It's bad. That's number 4. Hey guys, before I give you guys the last thing that I really don't like about the United States when it comes down to just being here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Tell people about the Dominican route, and let's get into number 5. Number 5, the individualistic. Number 5, the individual.
I don't know about you two, Holmes. I don't know about this sugar shit. That's it. So I know black people got a lot of sugar in their house. So I don't know, Holmes. You making me suspicious, ain't it? It's making me think a lot. Smart guy.
Anyway, number 5. The neighbors. You don't have that neighborly feel anymore. The individuals, just the people are just so individualistic. They just like separated, In the Dominican Republic, they share their bars of soap. They say good morning. They knock on the door. They speak. Hey, y'all okay? Hey, you left this trash outside. You left this. This, your garage door was open. Hey, here's the key to this. Here's that. It's none of that in the United States anymore. When I was coming up, I remember that. But, like your neighbors, you don't even know your own neighbors anymore. It's so sad. and you see them, and you actually have to make eye contact with them sometimes. And a lot of people I notice, they just put their head down and just walk away and just, walk around the car with their head down just so they don't speak to their neighbors. It's a sad thing, and I really, really feel sorry for the people in the United States. We have turned into like robots and zombies, and we just don't speak to people anymore. So that neighborhood thing where everybody's supposed to know their neighbors, that is completely gone in the United States. Of course, there's probably some areas that people really kind of meet and greet, and they have neighborhood watch and things like that. But for the most part, you don't see that family love, that neighborhood watch. Without neighborhood watch, you don't even need a neighborhood watch. I'm gonna look out for your child. You're gonna look out for my child. You just don't see that anymore in the United States, and everybody's just so separate. So I really love that about the Dominican Republic, because that's just an amazing feel, where people just bring in cornbread. They don't have a lot in the Dominican Republic. They bring in cornbread. They bring in aguacate. They bring in avocados from that they might have 20 avocados. They'll drop off 4 or 5 of them because they have so many. Or they have a mango tree, and they pull 50 mangoes off the tree, and they give you 15 or 20 of them. So that happens in the Dominican Republic now. Shoot, they'll in the United States, they'll let those mangoes spoil before they walk over to the next door neighbor and give that person some mangoes or whatever. So that's just the sad part about it. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all really like my top 5 list about the things that I really don't like in the United States when I come and visit the United States. It's still an amazing place. You have all these benefits and all these things that other countries do not have. But yeah, it's really troubling when you see certain things, and those are the things that really trouble me when I come to the United States. I joke around a lot, but it really needs to get under control with certain things. And my heart really goes out to these people that are suffering, and just the unnecessary things like racism and black on black crime and things like that. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. God bless. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Peace be still.